Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I am here with the ARC of Pennsylvania and the Include Me program. And this is my son,
Hi.
Chase, and he's going to help me because I have lots of things to show you today. We're here to talk about visual schedules today, the first of several videos that we are going to make to help us all make things at home go a little smoother. So I have a bunch of visual schedules that I would like to show you. Sorry, you want to hold them? But when you're putting one together, I want you to think about, why you're doing it and different things that you could do. So prevent challenging behavior is really one of the things that we want to do when we make these routines and these visual schedules, because our children need to know what is expected of them and what they need to do throughout the day. And go ahead to the next one, bud. Having that visual schedule will give them a reminder to the verbal direction that you have given them, especially if they can take the card with them to wherever they're going to do that job. It helps also with transitions and anticipation. So we know that we're going to have to switch from doing something that we prefer to maybe some math work or something. It'll help them know that that's coming, but then after the math is going to be something fun again. Also, as far as anticipations, that what are we doing next? What's going to happen next? What are we doing? What are we doing? This will help them with that as well. And when you are making it, I want you to think about allowing for choices so that they have some kind of control over what their schedule is. What would your preferred activity like to be today? You have to read how long you want to read. Do you want to read for 10 minutes? Do you want to read for 20 minutes? Those kinds of choices, as well as maybe helping you put together the schedules. That could also be fun. Now, I didn't make cards for these, but here's a couple other things that I want you to think of for yourself. Make it realistic. Is it something that you can actually accomplish throughout the day? When you are putting it together, think about when your own work schedule. So you want to give them something to do that they can do on their own when it's time for you to have a meeting. So put those things into thought. You want it to be consistent so that they can learn it on their own. So try to have that happen as well. So real quick, we're going to show you a couple schedules that we made. There's all different kinds. We're going to start here with this one over here. Chase, can you hand me the purple one? So maybe we're all stuck at home and we don't have a laminating machine and we don't have Velcro. I made this chart. It's a pocket folder with plastic page protectors. But this is from Christina Santarelli. I printed it off online, and this could be used for a younger child. You do your activity, and when your activity is done, you simply turn it over. You can put in as many as you want. They can also take it with them. After she's practiced her sight words, she can bring it back and put it in there, and then take this and go on to the next thing. That is totally something that she could do on herself or on her own. We also have some others that we have made. I'm going to just leave them up there, but I want to show you this one. They're morning routines, nighttime routines, and all you have to do is, so if what you need to do is your bedtime routine, you get to have a snack before you go to bed. You can take off the little thumbs up emoji, stick it over there. Little thumbs up emoji, stick it over there. If you don't have Velcro, all you have to do is dry erase markers and just check it off, and then you can wipe it and do it again the next day. If you don't have a laminating machine, Ziploc bags, or page dividers, there's all kinds of things that you could use. I know instead of laminating, you could use tape. I don't know if you can write on that though. Another thing that you can do, this one, those that we had showed you are drawings, cartoon drawings. Sometimes those are a little hard to understand for kids. So you can also use them where they have real pictures, right? So this is just a piece of construction paper and I laminated it. This is the child's actual play area and it's them playing in it. When they're done cleaning it up, done. After they've washed their face, taken a bath or a shower, whatever they're expected to do, fold it in half, done. But it's pictures of them actually, well, that's a toilet. Pictures of them actually doing the task. And when they're finished, they can just close it and they're done. If you don't want to be elaborate, actually, I'm still going to be elaborate for a minute. These are pictures from Play, Learn, Bloom Developmental Therapies. I'll get a little closer to you. These are different kinds of pictures, and they also have the words on them. You can set your whole day. I have 2 of them. That one is the morning, and then this one is the afternoon because it would have been too long. You can set it up every day. Always keep it the same. When you're done, you just put it in a little pocket on the bottom. And honestly, I didn't have any envelopes, so I made one from construction paper and tape because, we can't go to the stores. So that is something that they could do. And in this, they could carry around with them, hang it on their doorknob. You could make it a short one, just a couple tasks to do, earn a prize, come back, get another one, earn a prize. We're just going to sit that down. You could also do, so another website that I really like to go to is canva.com, where you can make your own things. So I made this, and this one might be for an older student. And you could print multiple and then just check as they do each thing throughout the week, and they could earn something. Or you could laminate it and check it off, or you could put stickers on it, whatever you want to do for that one. This is one that I made a long time ago in a file folder. This one was for a student in school, but you still have all of your classes. So if you want them to be doing math, you can put that over here for that day so that they can see what activities they need to do for today. Now, this one I got a long time ago, and I'm not really sure where it's from, but if you Google visual schedules, you'll get a lot of information out there that could be helpful. These are high fives. So, yeah. So I made one for morning and one for bedtime. So again, it's just when you can have all these off in a pocket or put them on the back of the card. After the child's gone to the potty, they put that there. And they brush their teeth, get their pajamas on. Oh, this is morning. They're taking their pajamas off, making their bed, and having breakfast. They get their high five. That is done for the day. This is the same thing, but this one is for bedtime. Not yet. So you could take any of these with the Velcro on them and make a first next, or a first then, or now later, whatever language you would like to use, so that they know that they're reading, and when they're done reading, for however long, they can come over here and do the computer. And then you can move the computer over and put another one there. So they know that when they're done with this, they get to move on to this, okay? And then it reminded me of something. When you send this along, and they have their reading card, and they're going off to read, you could also send with them and you can just be on a sticky note, goal. The goal is that you're going to read for 20 minutes. When the big hand is on the 4, then you can have the computer, so that they have a goal and they know what is expected of them while they're doing that task. Not yet. We can also do an I'm working for. So they need to do these things. So they're going to read. After they read, they get to put the star on top of the thing. And you can even use Scotch tape. You can do anything. You can make it interesting for the child. Here's Captain America. After they have finished their writing, they get that. And then on the back is all kinds of things that might be fun. So if when they're done, they want to play with their action figures for 20 minutes, you put that up here so that they know I have to do these things and then I can play this. It doesn't have to be elaborate. You can take pictures of their real things. You can actually use the real thing, whatever you need to do for the things that you have at home. Then we also have a responsibility binder. So a responsibility binder is maybe for an older kid and this is theirs and they carry it with them. I also put pocket folders in there for their work. It says what we need to do in the morning. So once everything is done, dry erase marker, check it off. The same thing for evening. Once everything's done, check it off. And then this is their work. Reading, math, science, social studies, and then my son plays trombone, so I stuck that in there. Hey. So once they do them, you can check it off. Also, a couple other things, and we're going to talk about these in another video, but I put some calming strategies and things in here too, because it's a little stressful, all of us being home. And then there's some chores, some things that they're going to have to do during the week, and then, which is another video. And then I just stuck this in because it was fun, because he's reading books and we can keep track of what he's reading. I also, you know, the dog in the poop bag, I did that for you too, because that's fun, but you can get your own pictures. Now, there's also object schedules. So here is this object schedule that I made. I get printer ink all the time, and I love these little boxes, and I've been saving them. It's an old toothbrush. I've been saving them, so I finally found out why. So in the morning, this is a morning schedule. Could you please put that back in here? So in the morning, I want them to go to the potty, so I put an empty roll of toilet paper in here. So they can take it with them. You could leave it in here just so they know that they've gone to the potty. Close it. They had to eat breakfast. You could use their own utensils, and once they've finished eating breakfast, done their job, cleaned up, whatever they have to do, close the box. Brush your teeth. You could put their real toothbrush in there, but that's kind of gross. So I just have an empty box of toothpaste, and they can take the toothpaste with them and bring the toothpaste back, or they could just, this just could be a symbol. And when it's done, close the box. Get dressed. I took a pair of socks. Socks mean it's time to go get dressed, done, and then you can close the box. And I just use these, and I hot glued them together, but duct tape I think would work just as well. And then I have, I got a little overzealous here and was very excited about this. Different ones that you can do with the kids if you have crafty kids, kids that like to have fun. We took pictures from Tamatha Calkwell, tlctalkshop.com, and we used her pictures, and I just cut out clothing, made a little clothing line, which would be fun to do with kids. Once they're done with that activity, they put it in the basket. It can be as long or as short as you would like it to be. This one over here is from the Language Ladies, and it's just words with a little picture. So if you don't need to use the pictures, you can just use the words. These are raisin boxes. I glued them. And it's not meant to be on a trifold board. It could be hung or put anywhere. Ice cream charts for bedtime routines. And then this last one that I want to talk about is tactile. So we got things that we could feel. And this is just foam, and it's bumpy, so you can feel it. And so this says that we read. So if your child likes to touch things, or they have vision impairment, this would be fun. For English language arts, I put a paper clip, time to wash your hands, here's a sponge. There's all kinds of things. And if you go to Perkins School for the Blind, their website, this is just a sandwich twisty, and it's an L. They have all kinds of things. And anything you have lying around the house is what I did. I had felt, that's bedtime. Popsicle stick with science. I used cotton for bath time. And then free time, I had this fun soft yarn. I thought I would use that. So there's all kinds of things up here. There's things I didn't talk about. If you go to Sesame Street, you can get a bedtime routine from Elmo. Sesame Street. And then, this other one, I can't remember what it was called. Storyboardthat.com has a whole bunch that you can create yourself, and I didn't finish that one, but you could take the train and put it up there. You have a child that enjoys trains. So, all kinds of things that you could do, all kinds of places that you could go. Teachers Pay Teachers has a lot of free stuff. They also have some that you have to purchase, but it's not that expensive. If you have any questions, visit our website for the Arc of PA or include me. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Sorry.